Hello, it's Tuesday. How are you today? Very well. Oh, my rosary. Do you see my rosary? It's going backwards and forwards in front of me there. Well, it's been quite a nice weekend. Do you watch Downton Abbey? I do love that programme, Downton Abbey, and the characters. And I'm kind of driving along here and wondering how I would have been in that life, you know, years gone by, when everything seemed so much simpler. I think I mentioned the other day, all the while, when I go on holiday now, the last 2 trips, I haven't taken my laptop. I always used to take my laptop on holidays. No longer, we don't need to do that now, you know, because you can do emails and Facebooks and Twitters and everything else on your mobile phone. You no longer have to carry around this great big piece of equipment, which has got thinner and, you know, lighter as the years have gone by. And I found it quite liberating, to be honest. Not having to go on there and, well, I mean, you don't have to go on anyway, but I do feel drawn to a computer when anyone's near, when there's one near me and close by. Do you know what I mean? Do you take your laptop on holiday? I've got a suggestion that you don't take it next time. I mean, it really is nice to have been cut off from technology. People actually go on holiday. I think you can go on holidays now where, I mean, you could do it yourself. You go somewhere and not take these things with you. But you could do it yourself, or you can go away somewhere where they don't allow mobile phones. Even leave that at home as well. Could I do that? Could I be completely cut off? Because I tell you what, I lost my mobile phone around, I think it was June this year. And I did feel completely cut off from everything. Because everything's on here, you know. Your emails, your Facebook, the sat-nav, the satellite navigation thing. I'm one that is very easily getting lost. I'm just driving back somewhere now. I'm recording this show on Monday afternoon, right? And I'm driving back from the place where I'm trying out a quiz night tonight. I'll tell you how that went tomorrow, because I haven't done it yet. And I would have real trouble getting there if I had to use a map. I've never really been able to read a map. When I used to be in the Scouts, I was a cub leader once, and we went on this hike, this walk, at a place in Surrey called Box Hill, and we got lost. So there I was, with all these little ones, sort of about 10 years old, and we were completely lost on Box Hill. We never made it back to where we lived until 11:30 at night, and all these parents were getting worried. They thought we'd had an accident. No, stupid Chris had not been able to find his way around. That's why I've got a sat-nav. Wonderful. Push a couple of buttons and find out, and you get there straight away. Rarely is it wrong. I don't know, and even this one, this sat-nav I've got now, is connected to traffic information as well. So when I hit traffic, it will attempt to take me round it. It doesn't always work, you know. If the traffic's everywhere, then it can't take you around. But that's on my mobile phone. And when I lost the mobile phone, it really was. I was in pieces. So could I take a mobile phone and a laptop and not have them go on holiday? You know, go on holiday, because I intend to go to Scotland on my next holiday, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You know the sort of thing. Bungalow, cottage, surrounded by trees and forest, or fields or water, and no one else nearby. Could I actually do that and not have any sort of communication equipment with me? I'd like to still do shows, that's the thing, when I go to these places, because there might be some things of interest. Certainly in Scotland, a friend of mine, Tom, is up there at the moment, and he's seeing seals and things like that. He's in the Shetland Islands, perhaps somewhere like that. But could I do that? I don't know. Could you? Could you do without your technology for a while? Going back to Downton Abbey, that's why I mentioned it. There was no such thing then. There wasn't television. And you kind of wonder, you know, all these people, if loads of people came round to my house now and there was no television and no music, no mobile phones, what would we do? Could you entertain yourselves for, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours? I wonder if they had board games like chess. When did chess start? Would they have had that sort of thing in Downton Abbey? They just all seem to sit round a table and discuss things, don't they? A much simpler life. A better life than what we had now? Maybe so. Could I do it? Certainly when I was in Israel, I didn't have these things. I had the mobile phone, but once I'd done my video for the day, I wouldn't use it to sort of start calling people really, or checking Facebook messages or anything like that, unless I was in the hotel, because it cost so much. Did I miss it? No, because I was doing things. What do you think? You ever gone on holiday without your communications equipment? Do let us know on the email, okay? Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk is my email address. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon here. I know it's Tuesday when you're watching it, so I'm going to go back. Oh no, I've got a little bit of work being done in the house. The window sills are a bit loose, so there's a man in there for the next 2 or 3 days. My special new handyman Tom, who's very good at all this stuff and doesn't charge you. He's a very good price, £130 a day he charges, which is very, very reasonable for anything to be done here. I know other parts of the world you're probably saying, oh my god, that's really expensive. No, that's actually not too bad for here at all. Not too bad. So now I look forward to having a little afternoon in the sunshine, and then my new quiz tonight, and I shall tell you about that tomorrow. Don't know if anyone will come. Sometimes people don't come to these events. We'll see. I met the governor this afternoon. All he did was moan about money. Oh, could I do it any cheaper? No, I bloody well can't. That's my price and that's it, dear. I've just had to travel an hour to get to you. Are you having a laugh? And I don't know what the traffic will be like tonight. 5:30 in the afternoon. Oh, I think it's going to be a long night. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.